This is going to be a short tutorial on how to use Life Catalyst Institute credentialing and degree program. Life coaching mentoring is about change. It is based on the 3 R's of change. That nobody changes until they recognize their need to change, and that's up to them. That's not up to me or anyone who is mentoring or life coaching. They won't change until they're ready. That's also up to the person, not up to the mentor or the life coach. But they also won't change without meaningful relationships. And the meaningful relationship, that part is up to the life coach and the mentor, because that is mentoring. Mentoring and life coaching is really all about drawing a life map. For each individual, you prepare a life map telling that this is where you are, this is where you want to be. You want to ascertain how soon you want to be there, and then what is stopping you from reaching that goal. So you have the goal at one end and how long it takes you, where you are now, but in between there's the obstacle. This Life Catalyst model is a special model of life coaching / mentoring, because it deals with the obstacles. And to deal with the obstacles, there's something offered in Life Catalyst Institute, Life Catalyst Mentoring, and Life Coaching Program that you will not get in any other program, and that is the Life Catalyst Curriculum. Life Catalyst Curriculum is a library of books, courses, aids that are really for attacking that obstacle. This model combines the skill of life coaching and the skill of teaching. So there are 9 modules. The first 2 modules are self-help. They cover mentoring, example, desire, and Module 1. Module 2, attitude and growth. Module 3 is the anger management module, self-destructive behavior, verbal integrity, anger management, grief management, and resolving to resolve or resolving conflicts. Module 4 is about addiction, the making of character, which is habit, addictive personalities, determination, how much time that you've been given, and how you have to change your ways. You have to change what you're doing, your behavior, if the time to come is going to be different than the time past. Module 5 is the depression module. It's about depression, ego and self-esteem, which a violation of the ego or self-esteem is a cause for depression, guilt, which is a cause for depression, loneliness, which is a cause for depression. And then there's a session on contentment. That's the antidote to depression. Module 6 is about relationships, courtship, marriage vows, the 6 works of marriage, money management, family. The world is not family friendly. We talk about single parenting. We talk about step families. Talk about an introduction to domestic violence. Then there is an entire course on domestic violence, which is a hot button issue in this world today. And then there is a course, Be a Man, to, for, and about men. Module 7 is a parenting course. It includes a wonderful course on parenting, plus a support group, the means for having a support group going forward in parenting. There's also pre-parenting, there's grandparenting, and there's bullying in that module. Module 8 is the stress management module. There's stress management, all stressed up and no place to blow. There's post-traumatic stress. Module 9 is about young people, what every young person should know, and judge for yourself. And then a lot of these other things also are very, very good for young people as well. So this is information to help attack the obstacle. So this certification and degree program is really all about training. It is how to deal with people. The key to dealing with people is that you want to build rapport. Rapport is the threshold to trust. When you have built trust, then that is where real change can take place. It's in that trust area. But you have to do it by basically making a chain. You have some communication skills that must be in place, and you must convince the person that you're mentoring or life coaching that you are on their side, that you are for them. And so that's what this course is really about. It is about training you in that very area. It is actually in two parts. There's a credentialing part, and then there's a master degree part. Or you continue on. Both parts actually are for the master's degree, but it's divided into two parts. And the first part, there was a credentialing course. The credentialing course is really a course that introduces all the concepts of life coaching, mentoring, deals with each one in a very concise way. This is followed by a workshop. The workshop is the hands-on information of how to apply all these things that you learn in the course. And then there's a course on goal setting. Now, to be a life coach, the two things you have to know are mentoring and goal setting. So here is a goal setting course. Introduces you really to the concept of goal setting, and it also introduces you to the concept of time management, because the very last part of goal setting is time management. When you get to the end of these three things, that's the core course or the credentialing course, the workshop, the goal setting, you receive credentials in life coaching from Life Catalyst Institute. You receive a certificate, a certification for the curriculum. You receive 60 hours of CEUs, continuing education units, and you receive a letter that we give you, an endorsement letter to put in your portfolio. We'll teach you along the way how to put together a portfolio. In fact, it's all in the workshop. Then you proceed from there in the order that we give them. There's a procedure in the material. You could go to that procedure, and it tells you the order that you go through. And there's many other places where this information is available. I'm going to give it to you right now. You start with time management corporate, because you ended up your goal setting course with one session on time management. And now we take up that theme, because time management is so important, and there's actually two courses on time management. Time management corporate, because life coaches are also consultants, and sometimes when they consult for businesses, they consult in the area of time management. So you need some corporate time management training. But also, if you're in a church setting, that is also a corporation. So corporate time management actually applies for churches. Then there is a personal time management course, because so often yourself, you need the time management, and so often the person that you're going to be coaching or mentoring, they also have a need for personal time management. Sometimes that's even the obstacle itself. Then there's a course on mentoring, because you need to know what mentoring is if you're going to be a mentor. And so that is really to inform you. And then after you become a mentor, when you start mentoring mentors, you need to know about mentoring. And then there's a course on illustrating, which goes to the communication part of this whole course. You need to be an excellent communicator. Illustrating will help you. It'll help you in dealing with the people that you're mentoring. It will help you in dealing with people that are in anger management or stress management. Then there's a course on consulting, because life coaches are consultants, and you need to see how that's true. Then there is a course on desire and attitude, which is a very, very important. We need to understand that for ourselves, and we also need to be able to convey this to other people. And a lot of times the desire and the attitude are the obstacles. And then there is a course on self-talk. Self-talk is one of the most powerful concepts in this entire study. We need to be aware of self-talk, how to talk to yourself. We need to teach people how to talk to themselves. This is all about attacking the bad belief system that they might have in their lives. And then there is a course on communication. of course, so much about life coaching and mentoring is about communication. We need to understand communication. We need to understand how not to build a barrier, how to build a bridge. And the last course is probably the most effective course in all of it because it ties together so many things that we have discussed, and that is the process of change. The process of change. And after all that is done, there is a presentation before our approval board. Actually, one member of our approval board. That's a 45-minute presentation. If you want to see an example of that, a really good example of a presentation, then you can go to YouTube, and we have posted Stan Balcom, who is one of our graduates. Go and listen to or watch his presentation. So the elements that belong in a presentation are in that presentation, but also the elements that belong in that presentation are in the workshop. So I hope that this tutorial has helped you, maybe has answered some questions. And I want to just stress again, you follow that exact order that I just gave you. That's also in the procedure. Several places you follow that through, and the very last thing you do is the presentation before you are awarded your degree. This is the total time, the total hours that you credited is 150 hours of credit, 150 hours also of CEUs, continuing education units. I believe you'll find this course to be very, very effective and very, very helpful. In fact, I believe it'll be life-changing not only for you, but the ones that you mentor. Thank you.